I go to church, you go to church, church to church to church to church.
Welcome back to another episode of BlaspheMass Debate. I'm your host, Father Frank. Today we're going to be objectively resolving entertainment, wildlife, and hindsight. Let's go meet our panelists. John, how you doing, my man?
How's it going?
Jeez. Travis, how you doing, brother?
What up, though?
And tonight, our special guest is Detroit comedian Melanie Hearn. Catch her at Instagram, MelanieJ_comedy. How you doing, Melanie?
What up, though?
Alright, let's get it moving here. So, I mean, everyone's heard the songs on the radio, seen the movies on TV. There's always this debate of what kind of celebrity, what kind of movie star you would want to be. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. Is it better to be a has-been or a one-hit wonder? And John, start us off.
It's definitely better to be a one-hit wonder, Frank, and I'll tell you why. When you had that hit, everybody, you're only known for that one thing, right? Like Ice Ice Baby. Like, you're only known for great good times, great memories you could create for somebody. And that's it. That's all anybody expects from you. You know, if you come and somebody wants to hire you to do like a show, you know what I'm saying? You just do your one song and you fucking leave. Like, that's all you need to do. Like, there was never any more expectations for you. You kind of had your time in celebrity and the lights and the fame. You know, you got that experience, but, you know, you try to check mark, move on to the next thing. Like, you made your hit. That's all anyone can ask for. And that's about it, man. It's always better to be a one-hit wonder.
Definitely. Like you got your rich boys selling crack, fuck niggas wanna jack shit. Type throw Smet, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on her. And you throw them D's on her, and like that song is just it becomes a time capsule. And then you're like, what was I doing during that time? And I was like riding around with the spinners and all that, having a good time. But then you got your Mike Joneses, who was like who was big at one point, and then he fell off, and he said back then they didn't want you, and then now he's hot, and now they're all on him. But now you're not hot anymore, so then it's like you kind of gotta eat your words.
You gotta get these foolishness.
You gotta eat your words. So I just think, yeah, it's.
Let Melanie speak. What do you think, Melanie?
I want to be a has-been. Let me be we have some of the greatest has-beens in this side in the country, okay? Because we can always come back. Great has-been, Macaulay Culkin. Has-been. Woo. Great has-been. Some of all of our 90s black sitcoms, okay? Has-beens. When they can recognize you by your character instead of your name, that's what I want. I want people to recognize me as, I want them to always call me JJ Evans. Always say Dynamite when you see me. You know what I'm saying?
No, but then
has been can create a culture.
Yeah, because
between though, because that was his one hit. Like the Dynamite was his one hit. Good Times was his one hit. So like I think you're kind of blurring lines here. But like when you got, you know what I'm saying, somebody who just blue da 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 da, but like that's one hit. Songs like that just
exactly.
like
and you wonder why. You wonder why.
You know who made it, but
you wonder why it's a classic.
They had their time. They were lit in the club. And that's all you need. Like, anytime that song drop in the club, like Waka Flocka, Oh Let's Do It, all you need was that one hit.
But I'm saying you can have longevity as a has-been. Good Times had longevity. You see what I'm saying? Macaulay Culkin had longevity as a has-been. You see what you have longevity. That one-hit wonder.
I got that swag. Yeah, matches my bag. That's one hit, and if that come on right now in the club, you going crazy.
You gonna wonder.
Well, guess what? I got a has-been for you. Here's the thing. You got Mike Jones, you got they have a crew. It's the whole crew. Swisher House. You see what I'm saying?
Still tipping on
Swisher House.
DJ Screw. You know what I'm saying? But DJ Screw was he would have been a has-been now, but he created Chopped and Screwed. You know what I'm saying? It was a movement.
T-Pain in them?
See, the whole thing is it's a has-been that created that movement. You feel me?
No, but I mean, I feel like there's has-beens, and then your time just ended. Like, I feel like some of them, it just, like, you just reached your time. But, like, some of them, like, Mr. Cooper, like, that was a great show, but I think it just ended. But, like, some of those, like, Mike Jones, I don't think he wanted to be not hot no more. I think he still wanted to be making a banger.
Bro.
And but that's the one-hit wonder. That's why.
Bro, no, I'm saying
Macaulay Culkin could not come back if he wanted to.
When you're at the line and you're at the club, right, and the bouncer's going through the list, he's like, bro, oh, you are motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Mike Jones, bro. You're not even cool no more. Nobody wants you to come in the club. But if you have somebody that's like Vanilla Ice, you're going to be like, bro, you always lit. Come inside, like you only know good shit.
Right, but Travis just made a great point. He proved my point. Travis just said, what you say? You got what, Mr. Cooper? You say Mr. Cooper?
No, but I don't think they're has-beens. I think they're just retired. I think retired people and has-beens are different. Like MC Hammer's, he fucked up. Like he became a has-been. Like Mike Jones, he wanted to stay hot, and then he's not hot anymore. So if you want to be hot and you lose it, that's different than if you ran your course and then you're
That's
done.
what I'm saying. That's why. That's why.
But you brought up Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin. You think Macaulay Culkin could do a Home Alone 10 right now with those methamphetamine fucking cheeks? And then
how many people will go see a reboot? A has-been can get a reboot. You feel me? Because we got a catalog of work that can get us reboots. What do you think Roseanne and all these shows have been? Reboots of has-been. You can't reboot
her reboot got canceled.
Style.
Her reboot got canceled.
One song. Who let the dogs out? Woo, woo. You one time. Let me be a has-been. One, I got royalty checks. I got some checks coming in for being a has-been. You know what I'm saying? So one, I got a couple dollars coming in. Two, most has-beens can still go out and make some change. They touring. I ain't even gonna call New Edition no has-beens, but say they are. New Edition make money off of touring.
Hey, Daniel Radcliffe, great has-been.
That's what I'm saying.
Harry Potter. No one knows his name.
I mean, I don't think retired. I don't think retired is a has-been. I think it's like Iggy Azalea. Like I think it's like. I don't think if you retired like Daniel Radcliffe
is a one-hit wonder.
If you do your run,
his best years are behind him.
No, that's not. I wouldn't consider that has-been. But like Iggy Azalea, where she was making songs that were on the top of the charts, and then people were like, "Oh, you're trash." She's a has-been. So like I think that's more embarrassing. She comes into the building, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is she doing here?" But if there's a one-hit wonder. If there's a one-hit wonder, you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna talk to them in referencing those songs like Mims. I'm hot because I'm fly. You ain't because you not. If Mims walked in the building right now, tell me if Mims.
We're moving here for the next question, but let's go around the table for a final word. Travis, hold that thought. But I'm gonna start this one off with John. Final word.
So one-hit wonders can traverse generational gaps, right? So. You know, your parents probably know some songs that were made by one-hit wonders that you now know and that you will pass down to your kids, etc. However, if your parents knew some has-been, they're not going to show you them because they're going to be like you're not going to be able to understand that. Like, I can't tell my kids about Mike Jones because fucking they wouldn't understand what it was like to be around in that time versus if I drop the Ice Ice Baby, they're going to groove right then and there and they're going to understand why this song was deep. You know what I'm saying? But these all has-been ass niggas like Kurt Cobains and your Kid Inks and your Rich Homie Quans. No one gives a fuck about those people no more.
Rich Homie Quans.
Nobody cares, bro. No one. Your Ace Hoods, your Paul Walls.
No, Rich Homie Quans a legend.
No one cares. No one wants to see them. No one's gonna pay to see them. No one wants to see them in a movie, a music video, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But your boy's like you know, I'm Blue Abadi Double Die. See them all day. Smash Mouth, somebody wants. So you know, you can bring all those people together and just have a one-hit wonder concert, and you'd have the best time of your life. Or do you want to see, you know, Mike Jones perform for an hour? No, you don't. You don't.
John, you seem like the type of guy that listens to like Rick Roll regularly. Like,
I'm never gonna give you up.
All right, Melanie, final word.
First word is Mike Jones is not a has-been. I'm gonna throw him over there. You take him in the one-hit wonder, and you give me Paul Wall, because Paul Wall was just doing Jill Scott's CD. So here's the thing: a has-been has created some of the best that we've ever seen. Okay, we've got everybody knows Macaulay Culkin. My mom and them still show me has-beens. She still get wet over Richard Roundtree and Shaft. Okay, so it's nothing. All the black movies that we watch are has-beens. I smoke weed with has-beens. You feel me? So I feel like has-beens are reboots now. So I would rather be a has-been back then because now I would be a reboot today. So and I'm has-me in because I got royalty checks and I got more money coming in. So I'm gonna get has-be me. I'm straight. I'm gonna be a has-been.
All right. And Travis, final word.
I think you guys are misinterpreting like what a has-been is. Like I think you guys would consider Ben Wallace a has-been. Ben Wallace, I think people that are retired like Mr. Cooper or Macaulay Culkin, they ran their course. That's not the same thing as a has-been. A has-been is somebody like Iggy who you're on top and then you realize that you're trash. Or like Mike Jones, who back then you didn't want you, now you're hot. They're all on you. And then now you're not hot and now nobody wants you no more. So that's what a has-been is. And I just think a wise man, it was actually my great-grandfather when he was dying, he told me that he gets knocked down, but he gets up again. And you're never going to keep him down. He gets knocked down, and he gets up again. And you're never going to keep him down.
That was Donnie McClurkin.
Chumbawamba.
My
That was
great
Donnie
grandfather.
McClurkin. Y'all
And I think
you got that from Donnie McClurkin.
if Chumbawamba walks into the party, he's gonna be respected more than Iggy Azalea would, because Iggy Azalea is just a culture vulture, and Chumbawamba gets knocked down and he gets up again. So
You know,
you knock him down 9 times, he gets up 12. Knock him down.
That was
9
some
times.
powerful stuff, Travis.
But we get
Looks
up.
like, though, I gotta give the round to Melanie for Has Been.
Racism. He's just trying to protect himself to not look like a
What's
racist.
happening?
All
He's just
right,
trying to
let's
not
get
look like a
moving.
racist.
So
but he's actually-
everyone's always this discussion about the planet, about the animals, save the planet, save the animals, all stuff, which I'm all for. But we gotta get down to like who was the first one, who was the animal king, Bible Noah or Steve Irwin? And I'm gonna start this one off with Travis. What you think?
Yeah, I do like the urban legend of the guy built a boat with fucking trees, shavings, and whatever, and he built the thing and he rallied up all the hyenas and all the birds and all the spiders and all that. But come on, that's fake as fuck. Steve Irwin, you had Stingray Steve had all the videos of him wrestling crocodiles and being in the pouches of kangaroos and just jumping around like he knew no fears, knew no boundaries. The other one was more so like a wise tale, like it was just like it's just a story. But if we're talking about real stuff, then it's like, of course, the Stingray Steve is the animal king. Like he died doing what he loves best, and like that's just facts. The other, Noah is just.
I don't really know what Noah really did.
I don't know what.
I was under the impression that he only built a boat, but apparently he was able to lure all of the world's animals onto this watercraft with apparently
John grew up a Mormon, folks at home.
And giraffe treats.
John's a Mormon, folks at home.
So if you're able to get a zoo essentially onto said ark, then I think that says a lot more than a guy who died by a fucking stingray. I mean, if you're the animal king, how you get killed by a fucking animal? Like you can't be a king if that's the case. So obviously,
Live by the stingray, die by the stingray.
I'll drink to that.
And Melanie, what you got on this?
I'm going with Bible Noah, because Bible Noah built the ark. So now we know that said ark was built because we do know historically that said waters came and flooded said earth, and new earth had to come again. So there would be no. It's almost like your daddy, like, son, sit down, Steve Irwin. Let me sun you real quick, because he had to get all these animals on said large ark, not a boat, not a yacht, not a little cabin cruiser, not a little pontoon or whatever the hell white people have. He had to build a whole ark and stay on that bad boy for 40 days with not only his animals, but all his kids, his grandkids, the son-in-law, and all that stuff. There would be no stingrays if he didn't get the original stingray on the boat. And I don't know what the original stingray would be. Would it be an eel? I don't know. With antiquity.
Look, this guy Noah,
goldfish.
Wait,
this guy Noah, we're definitely.
It was a goldfish.
We're underestimating.
Bible? I don't know. Wait,
No. I think
we're underestimating this guy's Noah's ingenuity here. I mean, the resources required to build this monolithic watercraft and then have enough food, supplies, water.
Monolithic.
To support, like, how the hell you get elephants and like antelopes on the same boat as a lion? Like, lions, wouldn't they be trying to kill them? Like, how was he able to have them all and like all the caretaker?
I think it was said
because
it was said
this
best.
guy was just
It was
this guy
said
was
best.
just running a zoo. He was a fucking man. Like, he brought all the animals that you see today. Apparently, this guy. The only question I have though is, where is this boat today? But I guess that's up for debate.
In Atlantis, it was
the same place Jimmy Hoffa. The same place Jimmy Hoffa is.
I think it's in it. It was found in Atlantis, but I think it was said best by the one Jim Jeffries. How in the BC times, in like 1 million BC, could a dude have a refrigeration system for the polar bears and then a heating system for the lions? We didn't have
exactly
heat.
The ingenuity of this guy. This guy was the
air
fucking
conditioner,
man.
none of that.
The polar bears weren't there yet.
The polar bears weren't invented yet?
They weren't there yet. Polar bears, if you look up, polar bears are all the animals that we know now are just hybrids and mutations of other animals that we see.
They're
so
like
the polar
Michael
bear
Jackson of the bear world.
Thank you. So exactly. You see what I'm saying? And Side note, Noah also, they said, was the inventor of wine. So you better thank Noah, because Noah had to have some wine to drink
had to
on
be
that
some-
ark
What was
with
that?
all
was
the
it-
kids on the boat.
Was it just him and them animals? Was it just him and them animals? Like, there's no stories of also people on there. So like, what kind
Yes,
of
it
weird
was. You
sick
didn't read
fucking?
Genesis? There's stories. He took all his
It
kids.
just sounds
with
like
him.
it's just him and all the animals on there. And what about the
No,
bug?
he took his kids.
Bro,
His kid.
Noah had to be
So
Mexican.
who did
that's all I know.
who did he fuck?
Noah had to be
So
Mexican.
who did he fuck afterwards? So then, if he just took
The
his kids, that
original.
means he's incest.
But we gotta
So-
wrap this one
so
up here.
he should be
This
canceled.
is a great debate. Not gonna lie, this is going back and forth. It's actually a 1 point differential here from who's in first place for this round. So it's anyone's game. And I want to have Melanie start us off.
Well, I'm going to go with Bible Noah because his story is tried and true, and it has stood over the last 2,000 plus years. It is in every kid's book and that we can see around. He built the ark. He is Steve Irwin's daddy. So, and he didn't let his own creations kill him. So,
Damn.
I think he's the man.
All right. Wisely said. And John, final word.
Yeah, I mean the animals are still here, but Steve Irwin ain't. And Blimey, Cronky, Crocodile Dundee, throw that shrimp on your Barbie. Dead as fuck right now. And if he was the king of the animals, you know, maybe that stingray wouldn't have got him. So maybe he wouldn't be called Stingray Steve, right, Travis? Shouts to
I don't
Noah.
think so.
Shout out Noah. And Travis, final word.
Yeah, I think those Bible stories get exaggerated a lot. I'm guessing that he probably built like a decent canoe and probably had like maybe a dog and a cat on there or something like that. And I'm guessing it's like that South Park episode where Cartman tricked Butters at the world's end. And it's probably just his area. There was a little small flood, but I'm guessing the rest of the world was just fine. And if we're playing into the whole thing, like I thought it was just two of every single animal and no people, but she was saying his kids. So if the world was over with, and then you got the animal and your kids, who'd you fuck to repopulate the people? And I think he pedophiled his own kids. So even if that's all true, even if it's all true,
had their son-in-laws.
even if it's all true, he should be canceled. He should be canceled, and it's null and void, and then default to Steve Irwin, who's a hero who jumps around in kangaroo pouches, Stingray Steve all day.
Damn, this one was a pretty fucking close one, I'm not gonna lie. But looks like I gotta give it to Stingray Steve. Travis for the win on that one.
Rest in peace.
Final statement.
Wow.
That final statement. It was only 1 point. All he needed.
That's
At 1
racist.
point.
That's all day.
You guys can't. Every time somebody wins, it's racist. How's that? I don't know. All right, we need to get off this topic and get moving to the next one here. So, you know, there's always these hypothetical discussions about time travel. We all know them, all the endless possibilities. But yeah, we gotta narrow it down here though, because let's just say you only had a couple possibilities. You're given this opportunity to go on a time machine. So if you had a one-time use time machine, would you verify Jesus or invest in Amazon the day it drops? And I'm going to have Melody start this one off.
I'm taking my time and I'm going back and investing in Amazon so I can get this money. Because right now I'm in LA catching the bus and I don't need to verify something that's been verified for 2,000 years. So I'm straight. So I'm cool. Maybe our relationship ain't all that great because if it was, he would have told me to invest in Amazon. But that's cool. That means I messed up somewhere along the line. So I'm going to go ahead and just revamp myself and invest in Amazon. That's where I'm going.
Exactly. Like if motherfuckers been believing in Jesus forever, like I could go back with my phone right now and somehow make Wi-Fi and IG live through time, fucking Jesus drowning in water, and motherfuckers gonna be like, bro, that ain't Jesus. You lying, bro. That's bullshit. That's Photoshop. Like, it doesn't really matter what I do with this Jesus guy. Nothing that I ever do will verify or discredit him at any point in time. But you know what would be real and verified? That dollar, that check, that green. I'm getting at Amazon. I'm getting in. I'm actually gonna go into Jeff Bezos' little shop, and I'm gonna ask him if he's hiring. Because you always see the picture of where Amazon started. He's just in a little garage with the Amazon banner. I'm going to go find him and be like, bro, I believe in everything that you're doing. Kindles, online ebooks, motherfucking spacecrafts, all that shit. You can do it all. I'm going to be his best cheerleader. And I'm going to get this guap, bro. And I'm going to be on the e-board. I'm doing all the things. And you going to see me here in the future just boss up. And it's going to be all great.
You always
I'm
have
not trying to verify shit from Jesus. There's a million Bibles and books and stories and movies and the 10 Commandments and Passion of the Christ and Mel Gibson. I don't got time for that, bro. Like he's already been shifted every kind of way that you can. There's nothing that an IG live is gonna do for Jesus.
Well, when you
he
got
already got all
Gibson.
the followers.
No, I mean, well, no, you always
Gibson.
have been a cheerleader player too, ass nigga. Of course, you gonna like dedicate your whole life to another nigga business. But you talking about drowning? Why would you go back and see Jesus drowning? He walks on water, so you gonna go back and seeing him doing that in his robe? He gonna be in his robe and his beard and with black skin walking on the water, just going who knows where.
They photoshopped that story. They photoshopped that walking on water story.
Nah, but I feel like the Amazon thing will be like you come back and you get to work under another nigga. But the Jesus thing is like, all right, this is all. I'm gonna tell y'all the whole thing.
I would replace.
You gonna free all the black. You gonna free all the blacks.
Me, but I'll be 20, 30 years ahead of this nigga at all times. I'll be like, man, this nigga Bezos slow as hell. Let's start shipping shit.
But I'm saying
we should have been shipping shit this whole time. I'm gonna be like, I know.
Nah, but we just debunked that Noah was just building a canoe to rape his incest family. So like, if we go back there and we verify that Jesus like was not really all that, he was just a magician, then all blacks who are in church supporting the white nigga, we're gonna free them. So like you either free all the black people or you work for a white nigga or you invest in a white nigga company who you know.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and get that Amazon because I ain't gonna beat a dead horse. Like they say, you don't beat a dead horse. Okay, that's what my mama said.
Exactly.
We ain't got to beat a dead horse and we ain't got to reinvent the wheel, but we gotta get this cheddar. Okay, what we do got is Sally Mae and these student loans. That's what I do have. And I'm like him. You ain't gonna believe no way. So it really don't matter. You're not gonna believe me no way.
No, but we didn't say we can't take our smartphone.
If you're gonna believe when I do this, you're gonna believe it when I boss up. You're gonna believe them Cartiers I got.
They don't know. They don't know nothing about that.
I don't know what that is. What does that do? What does that mean?
Oh, okay.
That's
Blade Ice
money
Room. That's boss up. That's your money dance. You boss up.
That's the thing?
Yeah, that's the thing.
7 Mile Better Power.
I gotta give Melanie a point for teaching some more culture about hip hop. I gotta give.
I mean, all blacks know about that.
Jeez.
Fuck out of here, bro. No, it's all about Amazon, dog. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, if you ask me if I could go back in time and stop Hitler or slavery, I'd consider it. But if you believe, like, what somebody believe, like, I believe in you, you can't really take that away from somebody, no matter how many pictures or even if I got Jesus on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers gonna be like, fuck that shit and just go turn right back to their Bible, even though they got the Word of God streaming on my IG live. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. People are fucking ignorant.
If I record the whole thing on my phone,
that actually matters. Like, if I'm mad, like, I can change Amazon, I can change the world. I could probably get you your packages a day earlier. I know everybody wants that. You know what I'm saying? I change the game up. I change the game up real fast.
No, okay. First of all, like you could bring your phone back, and how much money would you even have to invest back then? It's not like you rich now, so you gonna invest what $8,000, and you're gonna have like, or no, not even. You probably got like what $68 in your bank account.
$90 million.
You gonna bet that and have like,
it doesn't matter how much. You put a fucking dollar in there today, and it's still gonna
and then you have like $400.
And it'll be $1 million today. Like,
you gonna invest $60 and have like $1,500. So like
it'd be way more than that. Like, it'll be at least 100 times more than that. Like, don't sleep.
No, but still okay. But
I will say.
That last, you're going to spend more money on more white people stuff, and then you're going to die. But if you do this, then you're going to go back and you're going to free all blacks.
Why does it have to be white people stuff?
Because all stuff is
now,
white.
What white person hurt you, Travis?
I mean, well,
you might go back in history, and Jesus might not. He might be like, hey, son, get out my face. So you trying to verify somebody that might not even want to be bothered with you. So you about to take an L going all the way back in history. He got too many things on his plate. He trying to baptize people. Who say what time in history you gonna drop off? You drop off and he in the tomb. He already dead. What you gonna do then?
Bro, like,
so you know.
Now we clearly said what time
because obviously Michael Jordan or Drake, it's impossible. They're gonna be like, bro, who the fuck are you? Their security's gonna be off you. So you're trying to go to Jesus. What you think? Jesus had all his disciples.
He had 12 people around. He had 8 people around.
That was it. He only trying to fuck the bad bitches. Those are the only ones that get through the crowd. He ain't gonna let you through.
And word on the street was a lady had to touch the hem of his garment, flat out. You know what I'm saying?
But
that means she had to climb through the crowd, and people had to get come down
through
roofs
all
to get to him. So you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But that was a cheat right there when she said who said what time in history you go back, because then I can say the same thing for Amazon. What if it was last week? We clearly said if it's when Jesus was or when Amazon was
okay, so even if it was
even
if it was Jesus was, he out here raising his best friend died. He out here raising people from the dead walking on water, calming seas. He ain't trying to talk to you.
But
He
you don't
like,
gotta
sit your black
interact.
ass down.
You
With
don't
the rest
gotta
of the
interact.
5,000, you get
You don't
your
gotta.
loaf of bread.
You don't gotta
and
interact
these
with him. You gotta
commandments.
world
That's what
star him.
he
You don't gotta
told
interact with him up close. You just gotta world star him and then bring it back. You don't gotta talk to him. You
Jesus
can world
has
star him
99
easily.
billion
It's
followers.
TMZ.
He has all
You
the
just
followers,
TMZ.
bro.
He got
ain't got
security,
time.
man. They finna take your phone.
He got the
Smart shit.
verified check mark, all of that,
I
bro.
said they're gonna
Take your phone. Peter
All right,
cut
guys.
somebody's ear off. He got people cutting ears off of
What
him.
the? All right, hold on. We gotta go on the table here for a final word. I feel like it was getting good here. I don't know. Melanie was getting that cutting ears off. But let's go on the table for a final word, and I'm gonna have Travis go first.
Yeah, I mean, I just think like if you keep a safe distance and you just low key world star like there's hella motherfuckers who be in the middle of a big ass fight and you just be like, damn, that's crazy, but you be recording the fuck out of it. So like when Jesus is like saving somebody or he's just doing his casual jog on water to like clear his mind, like you'll be able to get that on camera and then come back and be like, hey, all blacks, listen up, stop that, like switch up. Versus here go my $1,000 or my $10 million, I'm about to buy a Lambo and a mansion and then die. So that's just selfish. I'm trying to help all blacks at the end of the day. And Frank, if you vote otherwise, you're racist.
And let's go to John. Final word.
If Jesus was on camera with his birth certificate next to his grandma saying his social security number on top of the Eiffel Tower, no one would give a fuck about what Jesus did anyways. Like, it doesn't matter. Nobody would believe that Jesus. No one would believe what he says to me while I go through this verification process. Like, niggas is always going to be like, bro, that Jesus was white, Jesus was black. That ain't the real Jesus. It don't matter, bro. So I'm not going to waste my time trying to verify for y'all fuck niggas out there what's real and what's not. But what I will do is get mines. And get this bread. So whether Travis says I'm a player 2 ass nigga or if I decide to be player 1 at Amazon and create Bamazon and take Amazon out of the business, nigga, I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna be famous and I'm gonna have my bread. So, yeah, fuck that verification of Jesus shit. If you believe, you believe. If you don't, I'm gonna have this bread.
Did Jesus have a birth certificate? Did Jesus have a birth certificate?
It could have been Jonathan, man, for all we know.
Exactly.
And Melanie, final word.
My final words, like I said, I'm going with Amazon because, like he was saying, he's trying to get a world star video. Jesus, you're not even finna get one because we know in history he hung around, he was around Roman soldiers and thugs, you know what I'm saying? So we seen Gladiator, we seen what Maximus can do, and I'm not even finna walk up on Jesus assuming that he want to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? So you're making the basic assumption that he want to holler at a player. So for me, I ain't gonna be the dead horse. I ain't about to just walk up on Jesus like that. He the son of man. I ain't about to just walk up on him like, hey, you real? He gonna break my camera. They gonna break my phone. And like I said, I want to get Amazon so I get the money so I can hire more blacks and help all blacks and all people. And that way I can make sure that people are getting the money that they need from Whole Foods to every business. And and I'm gonna be the black billionaire. So for us, we gotta get this money, John. That's all I'm saying. That's how we gonna do. I'm doing this for reparations.
She ain't trying to help all blacks. She ain't trying to help.
There you go for
This
reparations.
was a tough one. This was a tough one as well. This is a really good episode here. We got a lot of close fucking rounds. But I gotta give it to Amazon and gotta give it to John for this one.
Yes, your boy.
We got ourselves an old-fashioned tiebreaker. Bring out... So for any of our viewers at home, we have the wheel here. I'm going to ask the same question to each one of my panelists. The wheel will decide what answer they need to defend. So I'm going to go in the order in which you guys want. To be Melanie, Travis, John. So Melanie will be the first person to go. So this is the answer you need to defend. The question is, if you had superpowers and you were combined with an animal, so you'd be half woman, half this, why would that be the best version or best superpower? So we're gonna spin it right here. It'd be half woman, half bird.
Cause I could fly like an eagle, see no evil. That's why I'm half woman and half bird. That means I got wings and titties. I mean, how good is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm flying in the air just showing my titties like, and then flying back. and fly back. Come on now, I can peck on people and be pecked with my titties like peck. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, tell you something. Wings and titties, I'm right there. I'm a whole ass bird. I'm wings and breasts.
That sounds like a Friday night.
You know what I'm saying? Love that chicken from Popeyes.
That's good. That's
All
good. All right. So Travis, you will be half man,
Amazing.
half dog.
Dog.
I mean, well, I'm already like whole
What's the
dog.
difference?
That's what my ex say to me, cause you know what I'm saying, like, no, let me say, damn. I don't know, they bark and they God damn it, I wish I would have got buried.
I wish I would have got buried.
Pass.
Hey, that could be fun. All right, Travis, wisely said. And John.
Rough.
So John,
It's
you
rough.
are gonna be half
It's rough
man.
out here. It's rough
John is
out
half
here.
man, half spider.
Gay.
You are a man
Oh,
spider.
bro.
Half gay.
Look at hey, Spider-Man has some bad.
No,
bitches in
man
his
spider.
movies.
Man spider.
Look, hey, I'm gonna be shooting sticky shit all day. What the fuck you mean? I'm gonna be web slinging. I'm gonna be motherfucking webbing bitches up in trees. We gonna go on date night in my spider web, and it's gonna be great, bro. Like when you can be man spider. When you can be a man spider, bro, you can essentially like rob any store you want. Like you can just go in the store, grab what you want, come here, and then you just climb up the wall and you escape. You know what I'm saying? Never to be seen again, and just climb from roof to roof and run away. Like that's obviously all the fun that you need, bro. When anytime you can just web a bitch, like fuck it.
That's rape.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's rape.
That's all you need.
That's
all
rape.
you need, bro.
Ain't like them wings and titties.
The way you described that, they should almost make that a real superhero. You know, that was pretty spot
think we're
on.
onto something.
I was looking for more originality from Man Spider than you, John. You let me down. But looks like I gotta give it to Melanie on this one with Bird. Woman Bird is the best combination. So, Melanie, you 2 wins for tonight's episode. You're the big winner. You got 15 seconds of fame. Shout out, plug, whatever you like. What you got, girl?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know this was going to happen. I just want to first of all, I want to take time to thank God, who I love, first and foremost in my life. I want to thank my mom and them for not putting central air in this upstairs, and I'm hot as hell. I would just like to thank me for having nice titties, so I won around for having wings and titties. And I would like to thank Travis for hitting me up for being on this show, so I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great having you. All right, quick recap of the episode tonight. It is better to have been a has-been than a one-hit wonder. Steve Irwin was the real animal king. Amazon is better to invest in versus verifying Jesus. And the best half breed to be is a half man, half bird. Half woman, half bird. That's the best combination. All right, guys, signing off. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to tip your server.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching BlaspheMass Debate. We hope you enjoyed the content, but please, now it's time for you guys to get back to us. Please contribute anything you can by paying your tithes, people. Passing the plate around to everybody. Please contribute anything you can. You can tithe today by liking, following, and subscribing to all BMD content on Facebook, Instagram. You can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Music today. And remember, folks, drop a comment below. If there's anything you can think of that you want us to debate, and we'll consider it for our next episode, all right? Drop a comment below, and we'll try to get into the next episode. You guys stay real out there. Peace.